This month, Coleman and Patterson is featuring one of Brazos Valley's biggest events of the year. I bet you didn't know that this event gives back in so many big ways. Take a look at the backstory of Chilifest.
I'm Tina Duncan with Twinsco Marketing. This event is very important to Twinsco Marketing, and it probably goes all the way back to when we got involved 13 years ago. Chilifest to us back then, before we participated and got involved, was a big music festival full of beer. It never had any meaning behind as far as going out there, listening to great country music, drinking beer, and having a good time. And when I found out the efforts as far as raising money and the amount of money they raise and all the organizations that it actually affected, Lee and I wanted to be a part of that because we are very giving in our business, but also as volunteers. And so when we found out a little bit more about the organization and what they were trying to accomplish and why they came to visit us and why they wanted Twinsco Marketing to be a part of it, it really became a great partnership. Basically, their goal is that we have to change the image of Chilifest. We're not about just country music and beer and having a good time, but we're actually about giving back to our community, not only the Brazos Valley, but the surrounding counties as well. And so in their efforts in finding out what will really make an impact on the fans coming out there is we had to educate the public, and that was through PSAs, television commercials, radio spots, letting them know that as of 28 years, we have raised over $3 million, and we have given over hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s per year back to organizations that we are a very important aspect of their organization because we're a big itemized item in their budget. And so to be able to know that you're impacting organizations throughout our community and through other organizations in surrounding counties, I felt like it was a great partnership for us to be involved in. So what's wonderful about Chilifest Inc. is that it's a 501c3 corporation, and it's pretty much designed and ran like a business by 6 to 8 college men that have taken the time for a whole year to balance their personal life, their school life, and a lot of them work as well, and organize a 2-day music festival that brings in to 35 to 40,000 people a year. Now, I am super impressed by where they began and where they end because these young men grow through this opportunity. And who can put on their resume that, yes, I created a 2-day event with these headliners, these country music singers, and raised over hundreds of thousands of dollars to give back to nonprofit organizations, and I was a big part of that. So that's pretty impressive when you see those kind of things on a resume, that they're already giving back to communities they don't even live in. So there are several ways to get involved with Chilifest, and of course we always encourage sponsorships. Sponsorships are really the key to our success, and we really appreciate it, but also our wonderful volunteers. And everyone always asks, well, I want to volunteer. Well, if you're part of an organization that you feel very passionate about and involved in, then get your organization involved. That's where our volunteers come from. So all these organizations will submit applications of volunteers, and the Friday and the Saturday of the event, these volunteers show up representing their organization with guarantee that they will receive funds from the Chilifest concert from Friday night and Saturday night donated back to them. And so it's really impactful to see some of our organizations that are small, some that are large, that will send out 20 to 30 to 40 volunteers to represent their organization. And the more they're involved, the more money they get. So it's a very exciting opportunity for them to make a difference, not only within their organization, but overall the experience at Chilifest.